Okay, so welcome. This first recording for keyboarding goes over some things that I've gone with some of the keyboards from the class last summer. And I apologize for not getting back to it quickly, but so the ultimate goal is to move, for this lesson, to move us from thinking about, we're just doing the key of C today, moving from thinking about chords in first position triads. There's a style for that, and that's nothing wrong with that. It just it seems like a lot of work to me once you know the difference. So the different way, and I'm going to talk about pivot notes. So if we take a C major chord, C, E, G in first position, in root position, we have, and then go to an F chord in root position, F, A, C. You see that an F chord, if I spell it out all the way, right? We have F, A, C, but you can play an F chord as long as it's F and A and C in some configuration. It's still an F chord, right? So what I want to do is take and move this C down here. So I've basically moved the F, and we call this in second position, but we'll go talk about that at some point. So I want to go from C, and then I'm going to use this C. I'm going to leave my thumb right there when I go to the F chord. Now my technique over here is probably wrong in my hands, but that's how I play it. So I'm going from C to F to C. Does that make sense? And I'm going to use the word pivot. I pivot over that middle C. Okay? Now, let's address the G chord. G chord. So when I play a G chord, spell it all the way out, we have the same note here, G, as we do in that G chord. And so I'm going to use the word pivot again. I'm going to pivot from C to G over that G chord, that G note. See? So it says G over B because I don't have a root in there. So C to G, pivoting over the G, So I have C to G. We're going to go back to C. If I go to F, I'm going to pivot over the C, back to G, and C. So if I'm playing, and my hand basically stays in the same position. When you play triads, there is a style that takes that in, but your ear moves, your ear is basically yanked away by that drastic movement in the voicing of the piano, where this kind of voicing kind of stays in the same sort of pocket range. So I hope that you can practice those. And the next time we'll talk about the next inversion.